Good morning and welcome back to Nora's Dog Training Company. We're here today with Lexi and Fred, and what we're going to be demonstrating for you today is Lexi's ability to understand and respond to her obedience commands. And you will clearly see the difference in the girls' personalities when you watch them work with their trainers. Lexi is less sure of herself, so she can be a little bit more in the way of anticipating the next command and trying to do the thinking for you. So again, Fred is using a regular 6-foot web training leash with the bulk of that leash folded neatly in his right hand and the left hand free to give the correction. And the only correction again is a tug and let go on the training collar. And both girls are coming home with their own training collars, and again you'll be taught how to use them during your follow-up training session. Now if you notice, Lexi's sitting very nicely at Fred's left, which is where all of our obedience training is done. And the first exercise that we're going to demonstrate for you is the heel. The command is Lexi heel, and at this point her job is to stay next to her trainer's left leg, and each time that he stops walking, she has been taught to sit automatically without being told to wait for her next command. And Fred uses a little bit more praise with her than we need to use with Callie, a little bit more encouragement, nice automatic sits, and the next exercise that Fred will demonstrate is the stay. Now with Lexi, she doesn't want you to leave her, so stay. He's telling her no, stay, because she wants to get up and come with him. Stay. So he's going to make her do it the way it was taught. He walks only about 4 feet away from her and he makes her hold that stay. This is confidence building. And then when he returns back to her, she has to remain seated until he gets all the way back around her and back to heel position, and that builds trust and confidence. And he takes off heeling with her again, and this makes walking your dog such a pleasure. You guys can take the dogs for walks together and they're under control. They're not dragging you. They're sitting when you stop to cross traffic or stop to talk to someone on the street. And then Fred's going to leave her in another sit-stay. And this time, instead of returning back to her, he's going to do his recall command, or the come. And she comes right in front and sits and wags her little tail. And then she goes back to heel and back sitting. Very good. And they'll demonstrate that recall exercise again. They've come a long, long way since they've been here, for sure. I mean, this is... She just wants to be with you so badly that she has trouble holding her stays. And one of the things that you're going to have to do at home is what we do here, and that's make her do it. And Fred will call her in. She comes and sits, and then she goes back to heel. Very good. Now we attempted the whole blanket thing with Callie, trying to get her because it's cold out. So we're going to demonstrate Lexi's down commands. She's very focused on her trainer, and that's a good thing. What happens with Lexi is she doesn't want you to leave her, so she has trouble with her stays. Now this time Fred's going to use his open left palm straight down toward the ground, and the one-word firm command to down, and then the stay. And you're going to practice these exercises indoors as well as outdoors. We do it outdoors just to be able to show you what they know. And when Fred returns back to her, he will walk all the way around her. You see her little tail going. All the way back around to heel. And he praises her. He walks her out of it. And we're going to demonstrate that down command again for you. This is down from a heel position. So always start with your dog seated at your left. Left open palm straight down toward the ground. The one-word command to down, and then the stay. And our goals in your homework is going to be able to lengthen out your distance with her. And this time Fred will call her in. And that's one of her favorite commands because she wants to be up on you for sure. And then back to heel and back sitting. Very good. Now we're going to attempt a down from a distance with her. She's not as good as Callie with her downs from a distance. And we're going to be teaching you how to incorporate all of these exercises into your everyday living situations. Fred just kind of turns, stand in front of her. She's going to anticipate.
Stay.
But you notice that every time she makes a mistake, we go back and make her do it correctly. And 9 times out of 10, she does it. When Fred returns back to her again, he will walk all the way around her, returning all the way back around to heel position. As hard as it is for her to trust him to go back there, she did it. So we've demonstrated for you her heel, automatic sit, stay, down from a distance, and come. Again, these are the exercises that you're going to be practicing with both girls. They help to improve their attention span, their focus, their maturity, and their self-confidence. We've watched them come a very long way while they've been here, and thank you for choosing Nora's Dog Training Company.